next idea is an idea I actually got from a realtor in Arizona. Excellent idea, and this works like a charm. Now, first I want you to remember, everything I've told you is we're depersonalizing your house. We're getting rid of pictures, diplomas. Those are very interesting. You walk in, but actually no one looks at your house then. So I've told you to get rid of all that. Now I'm going to ask you to write your house a love story. Sounds very strange until I explain. When you finish this composition, I put it in a black frame and I put it above the kitchen sink. I'm telling you, it works every time. This is one that I really enjoy reading. It says, "Memories are made here. These are some of mine. It's the only home my grandchildren have ever known me to have. They love to come in the summer and harvest the crops. They pick zucchini and tomatoes. In the fall, they rake and crunch the leaves. All seasons allow for riding scooters and bikes in the long driveway and turnaround. Warm weather brings out the kayak, life jackets, and paddles. They paddle across Hoover. We play scores of games in the yard, and then in the winter we play Monopoly and Scrabble and much more that we do to exercise our minds as well as our bodies. I love sipping coffee and reading the morning paper while sitting on the porch. It's a great way to start my day. And also I come back here at the end of my day." And she goes on to talk about the view of the lake and how the reflection comes. She sees the reflection of the stars and the moon. It's really a beautiful letter, but she ends it like this. She talks about all the parties she's hosted too, how it's a great house to entertain. She brings up good features about the house. She says, "These are my memories. What memories will you create here?" So it kind of helps invite a family to come in and make their own memories in the house. Another technique that some of my writers have used, I really enjoyed. I did not think this one up. I sold a house to a family, to veterinarians at Ohio State, on McCoy Road in Upper Arlington. If you're not aware, it's a 4-lane, very busy street. When I sold it to them, I said, this is going to be tough to sell. There's so much traffic, so much noise. But they were in a pinch and they wanted Upper Arlington, so they bought the house. 8 years later, they came to me and wanted me to list the house. I said, you need to write a love letter about this house. So in the letter, part of it talks about when we first came here, we thought living on a 4-lane road on a busy street would be a problem. It's the best thing that ever happened to us. We have our own security system. She shared a story in the letter about going on vacation. They left the garage door up. Upper Arlington Police took care of that. They stop by when they see anything out of the ordinary. She has her own personal security system. So that's just another thing. You can twist things around about a house that some people may think are negative, but after living there, you know it's a positive. Love stories have been a great help to me in selling houses. It keeps that buyer in the house. They're interested in reading it just a little bit longer in the kitchen where I want them to be. Okay, the other thing you really need, it's another one of my no-cost ideas, you really need an update list. Everything you have done to that house since you've been there. Some people actually will have warranties for new roof and so forth, and they put them in a notebook. They actually put them in a notebook, and I always urge them to make a copy because someone may pick up that booklet, maybe a realtor that wants to take the information back, or who knows, but I always have copies so you have the originals. Another engineer actually taught me this. He said, I'm going to put all my utilities for the last 2 years on a spreadsheet, and that's exactly what he did. When you do things like this, it really gives that buyer perception that you are so particular and you've kept that house in such great condition. I've had others that have, each time the heating and cooling people have come out to put in filters or to clean the system. So updates are very important. It gives them good information about your house. Things that I do for you. Hopefully I give you instant feedback, that's for one thing. I will say to you that I enjoy the process. I really do enjoy what I do, and I enjoy the families I work for. I will also provide a stager. I'll help you as much as I can, but then I like to have someone that's truly a professional. This is all this woman does, and she's been trained to do this. She will come in and stage your house, just little things she does. Many times she'll ask you to add this or that, and maybe you don't have it. She knows what I have in my lower level, which is my basement, and so she'll say, Emma, take over this, take over that, and put it where, where I ask you to put it. I do that just to save people money. A lot of people that are moving, the last thing they want to do is buy something for their house. I actually have some fernery that I have rotated from one house to another. As soon as one house sells, then I take it on to the next house. So I do that for you. And the other thing that has made a huge difference in my business in the last 5 or 6 years is I hire a professional photographer. When I first started, I did it myself. It was okay. Then I had another person that was really very good and into technology, and she did a great job too. But now I have a professional that used to work for a TV station. He is wonderful. He sees things I don't see. He takes a picture so you're actually walking in the house. It's not a video, it's still shots, but you can see where one room starts and the other one begins. So you get the layout of the house. The pictures on the internet's what's going to sell your house. I'm going to be a help, but the bottom line is the internet's what really sells your house. The pictures are so important. I hope you do call me to list your house. If you're not ready yet, I hope you give my name to someone else, give me a referral. And if not, when the time comes, give me a call. And I'm giving you things that you can start doing today that will help increase the value of your house. Remember, at no cost to you.